Good morning, friends. Hello, hello. I hope you're ready for another wonderful day together. Today, it is Wednesday, and Wednesday is the day that we do our recorded calendar. Wednesday. So now I just showed you a sneak peek. How do you spell Wednesday? Come on. I need to hear your voice. Whoa, I loved hearing all of you tell me about how to spell Wednesday. Now, if you didn't get a chance, you can rewind and try it. My friends, some of you got it correct, and some of you got most of the letters. I'm so proud of you for that. Now, Wednesday is a tricky little thing, but we know it ends in the word day. Now, every single day of the week ends in the word day. So this is an easier one because we're going to keep repeating it. And day is spelled D-A-Y. That's right. I bet you knew that. Now, Wednesday, I bet you knew what it started with, right? A W because it makes a w sound. I heard for sure that you thought there was an N in there and an S. You're right. There is an N and there is an S. Now, there are some other letters that not everybody got, and that's okay because we're here to learn, not to know. So here we go. I'm going to show you again. Oh, and I'm going to hide it. Did you see it? Okay, now that you've seen it, I want you to repeat the way that you think it's spelled. Maybe you're going to make some changes to what you said in the first place. Go ahead. Wow, this time a few more people got it. Awesome job. So, the good thing to do when you're practicing how to spell a word is to touch the letter as you say it. Like this, W-E-D-N-E-S-D-A-Y. And then you say the whole word together, Wednesday. Another technique is to make it sound like it looks. And we've done that before by saying W-E-D-N-E-S-D-A, Wednesday. And we know that we don't actually say Wednesday like Wednesday, but as you're printing it, you might want to say that in your head. Miss Valema said, I need to write the date today. So I'm going to start with Wednesday. Uh-oh, how do I spell that again? Oh yeah, if I just say Wednesday, it will help me remember how to spell this word. And that works for many words. All right, friends, let's do our good morning song. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places. Is this not the way? Lovely voices, lovely voices. I love to hear you loud and proud. So now, my friends, we've talked about what day it is that we do our recorded calendar on, but what month is it right now? Do you remember? It's the second month of the year already. I can't believe it. The month is, right on, kids. It is February. No, just like Wednesday, February is a tricky little thing because it has a letter in there that doesn't seem like it should be in there. So I'm going to quickly flash my February. Flash. Did you see it? Let me show it again. Flash. Okay, now that I flashed it twice, I want you to try to spell it before I show it to you. Oh my goodness, I can't believe some of you spelled that properly. Did you? Wait a second, what grade are you in? I thought I was teaching grade 1 here. Oh, strange, I must be teaching grade 7. Anyhow, let's take a look at why the word February is tricky. Oh my goodness. Yep. When I move my finger to the tricky letter, it'll make a beeping sound because my finger is like a sensing beacon. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Did you hear that? My friends, there's a letter in there that just seems so strange. So when I say the word February, a lot of people just say February. Some people say February. And if you just say February, then you're going to forget about the extra R right after the Feb. So a lot of you got the Feb right. B, because you knew that F says F, E says and B says B. And then you thought February, oh good, I know that. And then oh, airy, I know how to spell airy because all last month we did January. And we talked a lot about airy being A-R-Y. But some of us forgot the extra R because it doesn't always sound like there's one in there. So if you say February, don't forget there's an R, sneaky little guy, stuck in there between the B and the U. And that is our month. It is February. And our season is the same as it has been for a little while. Now, remembering that months change about every 30 days or so, give or take. And seasons last a lot longer than that. Now, how many seasons are there in a year? I ask this a lot because people get confused between months and seasons. So, how many seasons are there in a year? Oh, wow, more than half of you got that right. There are 4 seasons in a year. Wow, now that you know there are 4 seasons in a year, you might be going, oh, right, 4 seasons. What are their names? Oh, I need to hear more people telling me. Go ahead. Right. There is summer. There is fall. There is winter and there is spring. And another word for fall is autumn. I heard you say that. That's right. Now, my friends, out of the 4 seasons, what season is it right now? And there's a whole lot of clues behind me. So you might know it is winter. It is winter right now. And winter is a little bit of an easier word to spell. I like to break it up into win and then ter. And you remember what breaking up a word like that into parts is like? Winter. When people do that, they break them up into their parts. It's called breaking them up into their syllables. And I love the word syllables. And there's a really funny video on Scratch Garden on syllables that I really like. So if I break winter up into its syllables, it's a little bit easier for me to spell because I focus on win. And that's w, I, n. Knowing that W says w, I says I, N says n. And then after I'm done spelling win, I say ter. Well, I know that T says t, and I know that at the end of a word, the sound is no, not just R, it is ER. ER. So now I know how to spell winter. And it is winter for just a while longer. And we're very happy that it actually snowed a bit the other day. There's still a little bit of snow on the ground. And we're hoping that by the weekend, more snow will come. And the forecast says it may come. So we're going to sing our months of the year song now. Get ready. January, February, March and April, May and June, July and August, September, October and November, December. Lovely friends, lovely friends. So now that you've just sung all the months of the year, how many months are there? You know there are 4 seasons, so the answer is not 4, okay? So what other number do we talk about a lot during calendar? I heard some people say 7, and we do talk about 7 a lot. But the reason we talk about 7 is because that's how many days are in a week. My question is, how many months are in a year? Hard to count. It's actually more than your fingers, so that makes it even harder to count. January, February, March and April, May, June, July and August, September, October. I've run out of fingers. November, December. These are the months of the year. Ja. So I ran out of fingers, and we know that we have 10 of them. And then I did 2 more. So 10 plus 2 is 12. Yes, there are 12 months in a year. And there are 365 days in a year. Holy moly, that's a lot of days. And today, what is the weather today of all those 365 days? Today is, look outside, take a peek. Oh, is it? What about at your house? And how about you? What about your house? Well, we have some different answers here. I have some people say that it is partly sunny and partly cloudy. And I have some people say it's just cloudy. I'm gonna put them both up there. And because we all don't live in the same house, sometimes the weather is a little bit different between house to house, and that's okay. So I put them both up there. But at my house right now, if I were to look out my window, it is not sunny at all, even though it was this morning. It is just cloudy, but it looks like it might lighten up. So that's pretty exciting. I'm going to take my calendar here, and we've been recording our weather on all the weekdays. And I'm going to draw a big cloud with no sun peeking out at my house. So I'm not going to draw a sun. But you can see that yesterday and the day before, on Tuesday and on Monday, there was a little sun that peeked out, and I hope you got outside to enjoy that. And I hope you get outside every day, no matter the weather, even if it's raining, even if it's snowing, even if it's very cold, just like today. Just be careful for ice when you're running around and playing. All right, my friends, let's do the days of the week song. I should pick this back up. Here we go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. What day is today? You know what day it is today. Yeah, it's Wednesday today. How do you spell it? Very good. All right, it is Wednesday today, but let's talk about the date. So we have to say all the information that is involved here. So repeat after me. Today is Wednesday, February 10th. Your turn. 2021. Or you could say 2021. Very good. Yesterday was Tuesday, February 9th. 2021. Tomorrow will be Thursday, February 11th. 2021. And it's getting very exciting because coming up, there are 3 holidays in one weekend. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if there's another weekend like this all year with 3 holidays. Wow. So the first holiday is Chinese New Year, and I know you're very excited for that. And then there's Valentine's Day, which is a lot of fun to celebrate. And we also have Family Day. And on Family Day, which is on Monday, you actually get a day off, no school on Monday. How exciting. And you get to spend time with your family. So it's very exciting to celebrate those 3 holidays. Now we've been doing our calendar together for a while, either in person or online. And here we've done our tally. So you know that a tally goes up to 5 and then we move to the next. So we can count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, stop. Now we can't say another 5 because down here you can see this tally is not done. So I'm going to add another line to my tally. Do you remember where we were at in our count? 30, and I'm going to add on 2. So I go like this, 30, and now I add on my 2, 31, 32. We have been doing this together for 32 days. And it means I need to put another stick in my little man. Hello, feed me, I love sticks. Okay, stick eating man. So now I want to point out here that we have 3 bundles. And when we have a bundle, it means there's 10. And it means they go in 10's place, 3 in 10's place. We had 1 in 1's place, and now we have 2 in 1's place. And that makes the number 32, which is the same as on our tally, just a different way to show 32. So I'm going to point to the number 32. Boing. And we're going to play our little game. 10 more, 10 less, 1 more, 1 less. So on number chart, if you have one, get it out. You can pause me now and get it out. This is a lot easier to do with a number chart. Okay, so that's why I have one with me. So when we do 10 more, if I go with my finger on 32, when you do 10 more, you just slide your finger down. And the answer is, what is 10 more than 32? Or what is 32 plus 10? It's 42. Now remember to always slide your finger back to the original number or else you'll get confused. Now I'm going to ask, what is 10 less than 32? Another way to say that is, what is 32 minus 10? So if I take my finger, I just slide it up. Oh, it's 22. It's such a cool trick. So the answer to that is 22. And if I put my finger back on 32, that's the important thing to do. And I say, what is 1 more than 32? Just slide my finger over to 33. It's 33. 32 plus 1 is 33. Back to 32. What is 32 minus 1? Yep, move my finger. It is 31. 32 minus 1 is 31. That is how we play our number game. Now I'm going to show you something tricky because sometimes when I close my eyes and do that, I land right on the side here. Ooh, that's a tricky one. So I'll show you why it's tricky. I say 10 more than 21. That's not tricky. 31. I say 10 less than 21. That's not tricky. It's 11. I say 1 more than 21. That's not tricky. It's 22. Now, I say, what's 1 less than 21? Uh-oh. Oh, there's nothing here if I slide my finger. What on earth do I do? What is 21 minus 1? If I have 21 and I take away 1, where is the answer on my number chart? Yeah, some of you got it. It's super tricky. So some of you knew that if I took away 1 from 21, the answer is 20. If I look for the number 20, it's whoa, all the way over here. And it's 1 row higher. So that's why it's tricky. So if I say 21 minus 1, and I have to go, whoa, boing, 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 found it over there. I can do it over here with 41. What's 41 minus 1? Well, the answer is 40. It's nowhere nearby. I have to go, ding, 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 over here. Yeah, down here. I can do it with 91 even. 91 minus 1 is 90. So that's another fun way to play that game. And if you end up on the edge like that, that's what you have to do. So friends, our weekly focus this week is the same thing that we've been doing for quite a few weeks, but we always split it up with space. But this week it is winter, and you just did such a beautiful painting with your Kandinsky art, abstract art. I'm so very proud of you as we studied color. And I want to make sure that I get to see all of those. So make sure you send them to me. And our word of the week this week, do you remember it? I told you on Monday. You remember? Well, it's hard to remember, isn't it? Oh, some of you have been practicing. Yeah, the word is May, and remembering that it's a lowercase m, which means it is not the month of May. So if I get my calendar over here and I show you the month of May, what is different between these two Mays? What is different? Oh yeah, they are all the same letters, but yes, the difference is that May, the month, the first letter is uppercase, and May, the word, is not. So this May is for the month, uppercase M-A-Y. So all the months begin with an uppercase letter, even if they're in the beginning of a sentence. Just like your name would start with an uppercase letter, even if it's in the middle of a sentence. Remembering that all the letters in your sentence should be lowercase. Now, this word May, it's the May that is like this. May I please have a cookie? Mommy, may I please watch TV? That is how you use this word, to ask permission. And it's actually a really good word to use. So a lot of people say, can I watch TV? Well, that's actually not the right way to say it. You're supposed to say, may I watch TV? Because you're asking permission. And when you're asking if you're allowed to do something, the word is may, not can. Can means, are you able to? So the answer to can I watch TV is, I don't know, can you? Are you able to see it? Oh, good, you can then. But may I watch TV? Oh yes, you may. Here's the remote control. So that's different. So when you're using this word may to ask permission to do something, it is the proper word instead of can, all right? Can I have a cookie? I don't know. Can you eat it? Can you put it in your mouth? Does that work? Your mouth moves and you can taste it? Great. Oh, you meant to say, may I have a cookie? Because you want one. Yes, you may. Here you go. So that's how you use the word may. All right, friends, we are going to read a quick story, and it is a lot of fun. So I'm going to share my screen, and this is a Valentine's Day story. So this story here is a little bit of a mix, I find, between Valentine's Day and Halloween. And Halloween is my favorite holiday, so I think great. So here we go. All over town, monsters are getting ready for the Valentine's Day bash, taking slime baths, teasing and tangling their tails, and sharpening their fangs. In his castle, Frankenstein was getting ready too. He looked in the mirror. His skin was a ghastly shade of green. His head was an almost perfect square. His flower was droopy and dead. Still, the other monsters made fun of him. Just 2 eyes, said Smellabella. No tail, said Werewolf. He looks almost human. And he's nice, sneered Spike. Ugh. I don't believe he's a monster at all. But Frankenstein was comfortable in his own green skin, so he stitched on his crookedest smile, dressed in his worst tuxedo, and set off for the party. What a fiendish fiesta! There were revolting contests, repulsive snacks, and a real live band. Well, kind of live. The cupcake decorating contest was first. Three-Eyed Vi made a cupcake called The Icky Eyeball Is Watching You. Wartina's creation had fungus filling and toenail frosting. Frankenstein made the grossest cupcake he could think of. He held it up to the judges and smiled. "You call that a monster cupcake?" Smellabella jeered. "No bugs? No slime? And glitter on top?" Three-Eyed Vi threw a cupcake at his face. "Bullseye," said Frankenstein. "Good aim, Vi." Next came the banana slug pie eating contest. Frankenstein was super speedy. He thought he would win until he wiped his mouth with a napkin and was immediately disqualified. That's not how monsters eat, Buster, Spike sneered. He put a pie on the floor, stomped on it, and then snarfed the pieces from between his hairy toes. That's how monsters eat. "Wow," said Frankenstein admiringly. "You're very talented." The last contest was burping. Frankenstein's was the loudest, longest, smelliest burp he'd ever made. "You call that a burp?" said Stinker. "That was a cough, a hiccup. It was almost a giggle." Just then, a monster burped so loudly, the ground shook. "Way to go, Belcher!" yelled Smellabella. "That was epic." Frankenstein had never seen Belcher before. She was taller than he was, with piles of tangled black hair and a beautiful smile. "Awesome," said Frankenstein, smitten. But before Frankenstein could congratulate Belcher on her terrifically disgusting, award-winning burp, the band began to play. The monsters were wild about dancing. Mummies unwrapped, fangs flew, a skeleton named Bones fell to pieces. Luckily, Frankenstein was there to lend a hand. Belcher boogied like a pro. Frankenstein tried to copy her moves, but during the zombie Roomba, he fell flat on his face. It was hard to Roomba with 2 left feet. When he stood up, he noticed something sticking out of his pocket. It was a Valentine's Day card. "For me?" thought Frankenstein. It was his first Valentine ever. Which ghoul could have put it there? "Was it you, Rainbow?" he asked, holding the card. Rainbow answered by spitting at him in 5 colors. "Impressive," said Frankenstein, cleaning his face with his handkerchief and sighing softly. "As if," said Headless Harriet, before he could ask. Then she removed her head and threw some purple gloop at him. The soft gloop didn't hurt, though his feelings did. "Still, cool color," Frankenstein managed to reply. Frankenstein searched the card for clues. The card was zigzag shaped. The writing was red. It had a whiff of something stinky and wonderful. Just then, Belcher bopped by. She had a red marker in her pocket. She had a zigzag stripe in her hair. She had a wonderful stinky smell wafting off her. She had to be his secret Valentine. Frankenstein tapped Belcher on the shoulder. She turned around and let out a deep and awesome burp. "Be mine, Frankenstein," she said sweetly. Frankenstein grinned so widely, some stitches popped. He gave Belcher a worm wristband. She gave Frankenstein a piece of snot-flavored bubblegum. The other monsters noticed and wondered, what did Belcher see in him? "I've never met a friendly monster before," gushed Belcher. "He's my kind of monster." "He did notice my perfect aim," said Three-Eyed Vi slowly. "And my monster manners," observed Spike. "His extra body parts come in handy," mumbled Bones. "I guess it's okay to be nice sometimes," Headless Harriet added, remembering that Frankenstein had liked her purple gloop. "If that's the kind of monster you are." The music started up again. The monsters joined together in a ginormous, kicking, spitting, burping, gnashing, glitter-tastic conga line. Every kind of monster was welcome. After all, a monster is a monster is a monster. Friends, thank you so much for having Calendar with me and enjoying this awesome Valentine's Day story about Frankenstein's Valentine. Let's do our handshake. Up, down, wiggle, wiggle, pop. Love you guys. Bye, friends.